At Sorello Coaching Academy, our vision is to inspire and challenge all sports people by providing premier programs and coaching services. Using the skills and expertise of dual Olympian Chris Sorello, we have developed an in-depth coaching program that will inspire and progress any hockey player to the next stage of their development. Our focus is on creating smart, adaptable hockey players with a unique set of skills that will enhance a team's arsenal. With an excess of 30 skills covered in our programs, we look to strengthen players' weaknesses and create thinking hockey players. We use experts in their field where possible, from goalkeeping coaches to set play specialists. The Sorello Coaching Academy team is available to create and deliver a custom program designed especially for you or your team. For more information, please contact Lou Sorello. Jump on Facebook and like our page.
Malaysia lost to India in their second game, but it was a very tight affair. Just 2-1 the scoreline, and it was a couple of brilliant goals scored in that match by Dilpreet Singh. Turned the tide India's way. Dilpreet is certainly a player of the future for India. Very, very exciting player. So too Maninda, wearing number 13, as Malaysia push back and get this bronze medal game underway. I'm Ashley Morrison, looking forward to bringing you all of the action from this game and the gold medal match. We hope you've enjoyed all the coverage here at the Sultan of Johor Cup all week. For the penalty corner early was Malaysia. Strong defending from India. They're just forcing Malaysia away from the circle. And the umpires, you feel, in this game are actually going to have a real tough task, because both teams like to have a chat about the decisions. Already whistling Ben Hocking, I think, just saying, let me get on with things. I am the official here. Sometimes it needs to be said. Maninda, good skills from him, just ricochets off of Shafiq Hassan, so it'll be India ball from the side. Sanjay, haven't seen much of him from penalty corners, although when he did actually have an attempt for India, he managed to convert against Australia. Again, was a tight game for Australia. India losing out 4-3. And some of the media felt that India were a little bit unlucky. Firdaus plays it out wide onto the right-hand side. Malaysia certainly did look their best against the USA and had a competent game as Nick Iman goes to turf under a challenge under Mandeep Moore. Against Australia, they certainly played some better hockey. Just lacked a bit of cohesion in the early games. And we're looking at quick tonight. Comes out wide again to Shafiq Hassan in. And just played the ball infield to Akimullah. Akimullah, who again is a goal-scoring machine at junior level. A couple of blows to the ankle in the last game against Australia, but looks to be okay for this one. Skills again being shown by Shafiq Hassan. Mandeep Moore from the side for India looks to just lift the ball, and that's the decision against Abu Kamal. Player who really is key for India, in my opinion, is their captain Vivek Prasad. He knows about his business so well in the tournament, just sitting in the midfield. And I like the idea this time around at the Sultan of Johor Cup that they're going to have a team of the tournament, and I would certainly have him penciled in the midfield in my team of the tournament as he looks to apply pressure now. And it's a poor touch, and it runs out of play off the stick of Silverius. India look to counter-attack quickly. Looking to lay the ball back to Vivek Prasad now. Lovely little swerve from him. Tops the ball though as he tries to play it into the deep. Free hit though goes India's way, and the ball now with Vishal Antil. And he is penalised for shielding the ball. Shielding the ball with his stick. So on that, in a flash, was Ian Diamond, the umpire. So Malaysia maybe a little bit lucky there. It was a good run forward coming from Musafiq Samantri. Bring it down in the air. It's been a fairly quiet tournament by his standards. I think we expected maybe a little bit more from him. Shilan Lakra into the D goes, wins a long corner for India. It was a risky pass because lurking behind him was Akimullah. Mandeep Moore though does well, drives forward, gets it off the foot of Nick Iman. Free hit to India just outside the D. Mandeep Moore will look to slap that in. It goes all the way in, no touch, so no goal. Compare the two teams and look, as I said, to the fact that Malaysia scored 18 goals against the USA. If you take those out, they've only had 3 goal scorers, but overall they've had 7 goal scorers. You look at India, and they've had 12 goal scorers. They beat the USA by 22 goals to 0, which is a Sultan of Johor Cup record. And if you take out the goals from that game, they've only had 4 goal scorers. Dilpreet has been the man getting the lion's share of those goals for India. So the games against the USA could in fact be hiding problems for both teams, and that is the ability to score goals. But you just feel India have created far more opportunities in the tournament than Malaysia. Of course, it'll come down today to who creates the most opportunities today and who manages to put those away as well. Another free hit to India. Vishal Antil looking to get on with things quickly. Short pass to Sanjay. Sanjay, well, he just telegraphed that, gave possession away, and bursting forward come Malaysia through Shafiq Hassan. He leaves the ball behind for Silverius. Silverius loses out. Vishal Antil, good pass from him, and Shilan Lakra though can't bring it under control, and it goes harmlessly over the baseline, and it will be a 16 for Malaysia. Gone past the first 5 minutes of the opening quarter. No real opportunities as yet. India probably doing the lion's share of the attacking at the moment as Malaysia look to counter-attack quickly. Good pick-up in midfield. Vivek Prasad plays it out wide. Shilan Lakra just holding up on the 23-metre line. Goes back to his captain. Good movement by India. Well, taking a tumble and getting the free hit. It's a rather clumsy challenge from Shafiq Hassan. India pushed into Shilan Lakra. Stolen away from him. Good tackle. Certainly Shafiq Hassan has had plenty of touches in this opening 5 minutes. As India again look to play on quickly. It's just a wall of orange shirts. Now they go back and look to change change the direction of attack. Mandeep Moore loves to just slap that ball into the D. Sometimes you do wonder if it is a good option. Malaysia coming forward. Nick Iman just lost the ball behind him and just catching the foot, so it is going to be an India ball. Nick Iman is the top scorer at the moment for Malaysia. Has 5 goals to his name. He's been in the senior squad. He was called up by Paul Revington back in 2015. Good driving run from Verinder. Verinder, who was really impressive in the opening games for India, went a little bit quiet. And he's lifted that one into the D, so it'll be a free hit to Malaysia. Once again, I'd like to thank Curtin University in Malaysia, a world-class university in astonishing Borneo, for their support of the live stream all week. And also, of course, Mercian Hockey. There is no such thing as like just preparation, and Mercian Hockey are going to give away Nick Park, who's playing in the gold medal match for Great Britain, his stick if they can reach 5,000 followers on Instagram. If you want to be in with a chance of winning that stick, just go and like Mercian Hockey on Instagram and you'll be in with a chance if they can get to the 5,000. Get your friends involved, and it will be certainly something worth having. On past the halfway stage of the first quarter. Still no goals as Malaysia now come on the attack. Good lead being given by Hafuzuddin. He couldn't keep the ball in play. It's a good run by him. Just the ball running away from him. Mandeep Moore now for India. Just carries over the 23-metre line. He was looking to go square. There wasn't an option square, so in the end he had to go back to Suman Bek. Vivek Prasad, good pass from him, picks out Morangtam. He loses out though, and it's a chance for Malaysia to counter-attack. Just slightly overhit the pass back out onto the flank. Vivek Prasad, a little bit of space there, gets the free hit. That's what he does so well. He only needs a little bit of space. Good 3D skills from him. Lifting the ball up into the edge of the D. Tops his shot again. Long corner given. It may well have come off the underside of the stick the way that bobbled. He was trying to hit the ball with a tomahawk. Umpire didn't feel that was the case. Another slap into the D from India results in just another long corner. It's a good pass. Ricocheting around, and a penalty corner won by India. And that's what they've been trying to achieve with those slaps into the D. I'm sure just trying to get a deflection onto a foot. It's good play by Sukhjit. Sukhjit straight into the action and into the D. And deflected up off the Malaysian stick. So waiting at the top of the D is Pratap Lakra. Doing the stopping is the captain, Vivek Prasad. Whistle goes, stopped by Prasad. Pratap Lakra, great shot, brilliant save from Matt Derris. Diving, throwing his body to his right-hand side, deflecting it out over the baseline. Long corner taken by India. We're in the final 5 minutes of the first quarter of this bronze medal match. Ball's just gone out of play. Well, I thought it had gone out of play. Meninda across the face of goal, and what a finish that is to give India the lead. An outstanding strike in front of goal. I think it might be the captain, Vivek Prasad, who got the final touch. Meninda absolutely belted that though across the face of goal. And it was Vivek Prasad, the captain, who was on hand to just tap it into the goal, and India have the lead with just 4.5 minutes left in the opening quarter. So good work by Vivek Prasad. Got a goal in that rout of the USA, so That adds to his tally for the tournament, takes him up to 2. The man from Madhya Pradesh. There were 4 players from Madhya Pradesh in the 33 probables leading into this tournament, but Vivek Prasad, the 17-year-old, the only player to make it through to the final squad of 18. Malaysia, though, with a really good response. Straight up the pitch, win themselves a long corner. Silverius goes back. Shafiq Hassan trying to play it infield. Great work being done, though, to steal possession back by India. It was Vishal Antil working hard, and the pass from Meninda was looking for Dilpreet, but didn't manage to find him, was cut out. And here's a good chance for Malaysia. They've got numbers forward, and it was just deflected away, I thought, by the foot. Free hit. I'm sure Malaysia would have preferred to have had an advantage, as they had 3 on 2 inside the circle. Comes out wide now, Zulkifli trying to take it into the corner. He's been dispossessed, and now Pratap Lakra just pushes it over the side for India. So Malaysia with a good spell of pressure late in the first quarter. Gone out over the baseline. It'll be a long corner to Malaysia. A little bit of complaining from the players out on that far side to umpire Ben Hockey. Malaysia going to have to go back. They're going to maybe switch it. No, it's driven in, well intercepted again and carried forward by Verinder. Verinder avoids the challenge of Nick Iman, finds Meninda. Meninda, what a runner he is with the ball, and that just flicks off Firdaus and out of play. Meninda will play a short pass, will he? No, he'll go himself. Shows and then goes, and this time he loses out. Nick Iman just pushing the ball forward for Malaysia. A little bit of a heavy touch, though, this time coming off Abu Kamal, and it sees India back with possession. Free hit. Abu Kamal's played on, but it will be an India free hit. Not happy with the decision. Meninda already strolling forward. 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. India leading by 1-0. This is the bronze medal match. India have only been here once before. This is the 7th edition. And India on 4 occasions have been in the final. So this is unknown territory pretty much for them. The last time they were here, as I mentioned, was back in 2011. They've won 2 gold medals, 2 silver. India the only team to win back-to-back gold medals at the Sultan of Johor Cup. Australia are looking to do that today to equal that record, as Vivek Prasad steals it on halfway, finds Dilpreet, watch out, Dilpreet into the D, across the face of goal, Meninda sliding in, but it was too much pace on it, and he arrived long after the ball had passed in front of the goal. Good effort to get on the end as well from Roshan Kumar as well. He's been amongst the goals here at the Sultan of Johor Cup. Mandeep looking to steal. Good work by Nick Iman, and Nick Iman gets the free hit for Malaysia. Frenetic stuff, but it's wide from him. Looking for the lead from Akimullah. Sukhji goes wide to Mandeep Moore. Mandeep carries forward. Mandeep still coming. Tackle eventually coming in from Abu Kamal. Good work by him, but who steals it back off him? Vivek Prasad, but illegally, says the umpire. Pushed into space, and Akimullah will pick up for Malaysia. Looks to go on a mazy run towards the D. Into the D goes, and again he hits the foot just outside the circle, and he would have loved the advantage to get the shot away. It's given India the chance to get players back. Vivek Prasad intercepts. Now it's a lovely little bit of skill from Dilpreet. Avoids all the trouble and all the traffic. Vishal Antil, short pass to Dilpreet. Dilpreet, what a diagonal pass that is. Shilanand Lakra's got a bit of work to do. He's spinning on the baseline, lays it back, comes back. What a goal! What a finish by Vishal Antil. 2-0 to India. Brilliant work though by Shilanand Lakra to keep that alive inside the D under pressure. It was a brilliant pass by Dilpreet, not just a goal scorer, but a great vision as well to pick out Lakra. But what a finish from Vishal Antil. So India, with seconds left on the clock, go into the first break with a 2-goal lead. So Malaysia, the worrying sign there was a few of the players' shoulders just dropping as that ball went in. And it's going to be interesting how they respond, and certainly the coaching staff of Malaysia, Erling Wallace-Town, is going to have to really lift his players, because just watching the body language, I don't think they feel they can match India at the moment, the speed at which the ball is moving from India. Score at the first break, though, is Malaysia 0, India 2. There is Erling Wallace-Town talking to his players. Man with plenty of experience. He was captain of Malaysia at the 82 Asia Cup when Malaysia came fourth in Karachi. He was also captain when they were at the Asian Games and won bronze in the same year. He's been coaching for a long, long time, involved with Maybank, and was the national coach back in 2004, took over from the German Paul Lissek. Just depends whether the players want to tap into that knowledge and execute what the coaching staff are saying. Now it's Saiful Zaini giving his thoughts as well. Another former international with Malaysia. India are already making their way back out onto the pitch, showing their willingness to get on with things. Second quarter about to get underway. Malaysia to push back, trailing by 2-0. Just the intensity at which India are playing at the moment has been mesmerising throughout the tournament. The only two teams really to nullify that, and I wouldn't say Australia did it quite as well as Great Britain, but those were the two teams who are playing in the final. And talking to John Bleeby, the coach of Great Britain, he was saying the game against India was a very, very tough encounter, and he was relieved to escape with a 2-1 victory. Certainly there were some controversial moments in that game. Certainly the Indians were very disappointed with the play that led to the first goal. There was a decision reversed, and then it was a bully off which Tom Salisbury decided to not give back to the Indian team. He ran into the deep, won a penalty corner, and then from the resultant penalty corner he actually deflected home on his 21st birthday to give Great Britain the lead. And I know that just rattled India for a while. They were a little bit confused as to where the bully off came from and how it all occurred, and discussions took place after the game. As that goes over the top, Meninda will reach there, but he can't keep it in play as he goes crashing into the hoardings, dropping his stick so he could actually get his arms up and protect himself. And the hoardings are a fair way back here at the Tamandaya Stadium, which is good because I have seen players in the past actually break their wrists on those hoardings. They've gone at them so fast and just put their hands out to stop and just jarred the wrist. Malaysia, can they find a goal to just get them back in this match? Working hard is Musafiq Samantri. There's the ball across the field. His brother, nor is it, is involved here and won the Junior Asia Cup. Kim Malacca. He's one of the... Into the D it goes. Malaysia, can they get a shot away? Good save off his line. Well, still alive though for Malaysia, and then played into the foot cleverly. Good work by Sanjay. So Shankar off his line well when he needed to be. It just seemed like forever before Malaysia got the shot away. Given away cheaply by India. You don't see that very often. Mandeep Moore. And again, Mandeep Moore makes up for it. Should have been passed so much quicker. Akimullah was in space. So too on the left-hand side was Faik Rasim for Malaysia. And the pass just never came. Sanjay now feeds it to Dilpreet. Dilpreet looks to cut infield but kicked the ball as he did so. So free hit taken quickly by Malaysia. Just some of the decision making at the moment for Malaysia. It's not quite happening. Support continues to be good. It never wanes here in Johor Bahru. Used to be one of the best venues in Malaysia for supporting the national team. Pratap Lakra goes back to Mandeep Moore. He's a little bit more cautious after giving possession away. Mistrap in midfield from Vishal Singh, who's helped out by Vishal Antil. Good lead again from Shilanand Lakra. Good skills from him, but equally good defending from Malaysia. Shafiq Hassan doing well, and also a good pass out of defence. It's fairly crowded in front of him. It's been lost though, and Virender, good spin from him, keeps possession, forced to go back again, and a good crossfield pass, picks out Sanjay, top of the deep. Malaysia, great defending, sticks low down, that was superb, and that pass though is a little bit short. Mandeep Moore threatening to hammer that, and just made Hafizudin think twice before he went in for the challenge. Oh, good skills, Abhishek lays it wide. It's gone in, the deflection was there. Shilanand Lakra as the man again, firing it towards the post. And I think it's Roshan Kumar who got the final touch to deflect it into the goal and make it 3-0 to India. But Shilanand Lakra though, what a player he's proving to be. Roshan Kumar is the scorer. Well, the announcer said it was Shilanand Lakra, but I think Roshan Kumar got the final touch. And just looking at the way the players celebrated, it certainly appeared as if he got the touch. So India now in a really strong position, 3-0 up against the host nation, Malaysia. And you consider none of these players have been, or very few of the Indian players have been outside of the country prior to this tournament. I know Pratap Lakra played in the Asian Schoolboys tournament and scored a couple of goals in the final against Malaysia, so he was one that's been to these shores before. But most of the other players hadn't, and it's a great achievement by India when you consider that they are the second youngest team at the tournament. USA were the youngest, then it was India, followed by Japan. Sanjay in space for India, just helps it down the line, looking to feed it through to Vishal Antil, but intercepted well by Silverius and now carried forward by Azhar Mohammed. Stolen again, and Virender was just caught by a trailing stick. Virender very slow to get back up. Hopefully he will be all right. Just hobbling over to the side, but I think the bench was saying, do you want to come off? And there was a little shake of the head. Absolutely not. Brilliant run by Marangtam. Lovely little layoff to Vivek Prasad. Now it's Abhishek. Abhishek along the baseline. Out comes Matt Derris. Over the baseline it goes. Long corner to India. Just a reminder, if you want to win that Nick Park autograph stick from the final, Nick Park playing for Great Britain against Australia, just have to like Mercian Hockey on Instagram. And they'd also like you to like their Facebook page as well. And if you want to go the whole hog, you can also follow them on Twitter at Mercian Hockey. They're one of the sponsors of the live stream, along with the Sorello Coaching Academy. Chris Sorello, Kookaburra World Cup winner, Commonwealth Games gold medal winner, and just a ream of titles, and of course has strong Indian connections. His grandfather Rudolf Pacheco playing for India, and I believe Chris Sorello actually has dual passports and would love to go up and do a bit of coaching in India, having of course won the Hockey India League with the JP Punjab Warriors. And there are plenty of players in this Indian team from that region, the team being based in Chandigarh. Sukhjit is one of those. His dad was a truck driver and has supported Sukhjit throughout his career. His dad always wanted to see him represent India. His dad Gurdail. And when he was into the Chandigarh Hockey Academy, his father used to drive his truck just to go and watch training sessions. Good ball into the D. And it's saved by Matt Derris. Abhishek trying to get on the end of it. There's Shafiq Hassan though. Good work by him defensively for Malaysia. Sukhjit is just 16 years of age, so all that support from his father is great to see it rewarded, and I'm sure his father is extremely proud of the performances of his son here in Malaysia. Scored a very important goal in the opening game, which was a 3-2 win over Japan. So he got his tournament off to a great start. Verinder throws it high and long. It goes over the head of Meninda. Meninda is another player who's from the Chandigarh Hockey Academy. Rupinder Pal Singh also graduated from, played into the shins of Sukhjit. Vivek Prasad takes it away. I think Malaysia felt there was another free hit in there for them. Sukhjit just laying it off. Now it comes to Dilpreet. Just showed a little bit too much of the ball, and Lukman looked to pounce, but Dilpreet pulled away from him. Here he comes now. Great pass. Into the net it goes. Well, Dilpreet has set up 2 today, and that is a second goal for Vishal Antil. What a pass from Dilpreet. He was under so much pressure from Lukman. Managed to just turn away, beat another defender, drove towards the 23-metre line, and then on the reverse picked out the run of Vishal Antil, and that makes it 4-0 to India. What a pass from Dilpreet Singh. Well, he is the top goal scorer in the tournament, but he's set up 2 of the goals today. Truly magnificent vision from Dilpreet. Just reading some of the comments on social media about Dilpreet, and they were just saying that he is a star of the future, and certainly a lot of people in India are extremely proud of his performances. Not had a great deal to do, Shankar. He's had 1 save to make and makes another one there. Dilpreet Singh, who is 17 at the moment, he'll turn 18 on the 12th of next month. Tumbling into the D goes Akimullah. No free hit, and India launch a monster of an aerial pass downfield. Dilpreet Singh, who comes from Hockey Punjab. Boy, have they produced some players over the years as well. Missed trap at the back by Lukman. Recovers in time though, but Dilpreet's giving chase. He'll wait to pounce. Good steal by Sukhjit. A little bit of an elbow from Sukhjit afterwards. Malaysia play on through Nur Shafiq and was looking for the run of Akimullah. It was good play and eventually just helped over the baseline by India. So just under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. India with 2 goals in the first quarter, 2 in the second. Malaysia trying to find some form of reply. Not with a pass like that. Shafiq Hassan has just given too much work to keep that in play. Pratap Lakra will come square to Suman Bek. Suman Bek looked to play it forward, deflected off the stick of Nick Ayman, up into the air. Wasn't brought under control by Hassan Amin, and here come India again. Just slipping when they didn't need him to was Roshan Kumar. And so now Malaysia have possession back. Look to come forward, Zulkifli. Good pass to Akimullah, but he can't keep it in play. Sukhjit now looking to slide a ball to the top of the D. Taken away by Sheerman. And he had to make sure he got there because there was real pressure being applied by India. It'll be a long corner to them. Sukhjit self-passes, looks to slide it across the D. Deflected away from goal. It'll be a ball from the side now for India. 2.5 minutes left in the second quarter. What a performance from India. Just knocked away, and Malaysia trying to dribble their way out of defence. Eventually the whistle goes and makes that a little bit easier for them. But it's being, or proving to be, a very hard day at the office for these young Malaysian Tigers. Well, the senior team's called the Tigers. I think this should be the Malaysian Cubs. Shilanand Lakra, just a touch from him. Oh, and it's given away again by Malaysia. Morangtam out wide, Shilanand Lakra. Out comes Matt Derris. Good goalkeeping. Forced the ball over the baseline. It will be a 16 to Malaysia with just under 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Having to play the ball backwards is Hassan Amin. Comes out wide to Shafiq Hassan. He plays it up the side. Nick Ayman spins to come infield. Sukhjit was waiting for him to come. Played on quickly by Abhishek. Lovely little dink inside from Dilpreet, looking for the run of Morangtam. Malaysia, though, get the free hit, play on. They've got just over a minute to pull a goal back before we go into the half-time break. Surging up the middle of the pitch. It's into the D, and a penalty corner won by Malaysia. That was good determination by Hafuzuddin after a good build-up play by Faik Razim. So the first penalty corner for Malaysia. They've got the second best conversion rate in the tournament, so this is a moment of danger for India. 7 from 26, conversion rate of 26%. The tournament has been sitting at 24%, so Malaysia are above the average conversion rate. Australia are the only ones with a better rate than Malaysia, and they're currently sitting at 43%. So this is a great chance. Firdaus waits at the top of the D. Zulkifli is alongside him. Sure, they'll go with Firdaus. They do. He sweeps, and it takes the deflection and goes wide. And it is a 16 that's been given. Malaysia are appealing. They felt that it should have been a retake. India play on quickly. Vishal Antil looking to go through the legs of the first defender, which was Sharman. Dilpreet across the face of goal. Danger, comes back. It's saved on the line. Brilliant save from Shafiq Hassan. What a game he's had for Malaysia. He's been involved in so much for them in the first 2 quarters. But unfortunately, he just needs some support from his teammates. Pratap Lakra now looking to slap that in. A deflection again. Matt Derris has let it run. Swept clear off the goal line. Just trying to see which player that was. I think it was actually Amirul who swept that one away. So close to being another goal. In fact, I don't think it was Amirul. I think it was Sharman who swept it away in the end. The hooter goes for the end of the second quarter, and it is all India at the moment. 2 goals in the first quarter, 2 goals in the second quarter. Vishal Antal getting his second, and meaning that India go into the halftime break in the bronze medal match with a scoreline that reads Malaysia 0, India 4.
At Sorello Coaching Academy, our vision is to inspire and challenge all sports people by providing premier programs and coaching services. Using the skills and expertise of dual Olympian Chris Sorello, we have developed an in-depth coaching program that will inspire and progress any hockey player to the next stage of their development. Our focus is on creating smart, adaptable hockey players with a unique set of skills that will enhance a team's arsenal. With an excess of 30 skills covered in our programs, we look to strengthen players' weaknesses and create thinking hockey players. We use experts in their field where possible, from goalkeeping coaches to set play specialists. The Sorello Coaching Academy team is available to create and deliver a custom program designed especially for you or your team. For more information, please contact Lou Sorello. Jump on Facebook and like our page. At Sorello Coaching Academy, our vision is to inspire and challenge all sports people by providing premier programs and coaching services. Using the skills and expertise of dual Olympian Chris Sorello, we have developed an in-depth coaching program that will inspire and progress any hockey player to the next stage of their development. Our focus is on creating smart, adaptable hockey players with a unique set of skills that will enhance a team's arsenal. With an excess of 30 skills covered in our programs, we look to strengthen players' weaknesses and create thinking hockey players. We use experts in their field where possible, from goalkeeping coaches to set play specialists. The Sorello Coaching Academy team is available to create and deliver a custom program designed especially for you or your team. For more information, please contact Lou Sorello. Jump on Facebook and like our page.
Both teams back out on the turf here at the Tamandaya Hockey Stadium in Johor Bahru. This is the bronze medal match, and India are in the box seat as we're about to get the second half underway. They're leading by 4-0. Vivek Prasad, their captain, opening the scoring in the 11th minute. Vishal Antil has 2 goals to his name, and Roshan Kumar has another. Dilpreet Singh, who's over the ball, he has set up 2 of those goals. He's the leading goal scorer in the tournament, and he's shown that he really is an outstanding talent for India. And what a wealth of talent they have when it comes to forwards and creative players. Aerial pass thrown long, and that will bounce twice and out of play. And there's an injury gone down. Oh, I didn't see what happened there. Sheerman has just hit the turf, and he's holding his wrist, so I'm not quite sure what happened to him there. Didn't look as if Shilanand Lakra and him collided, although I think there must have been some coming together, and because an apology has been proffered by Shilanand Lakra, so we can now get back underway. Let's see how Malaysia respond. What a brilliantly timed tackle by Dilpreet. That's just the sort of timing I was trying to highlight earlier. He has unbelievable awareness as Malaysia come forward. Sheerman, who was injured a second ago, into the D, was trying to crash that ball. It goes off Mandeep Moore. It'll be a long corner to Malaysia. So good start in this opening minute of the second half for the host nation. Ball played out wide. Shafiq Hassan brings it under control. Short little pass from him to Silverius. And it's going to be collected by Verinder at the second attempt, though. His clearance is not a good one. Silverius helps it forward. Nick Iman, off the stick it goes. Another long corner to Malaysia. They just need to camp down here for the next few minutes. Try and get a goal. Deflects up off Dilpreet's stick. And good work again coming from Verinder. But the ball was lost by Abhishek, and here come Malaysia again. Abhishek, though, read the pass and steals possession back for India. And now carried forward by Verinder into Dilpreet. Great balance, the way he just slowed his feet down so that he could get them out of the way and get the ball on the end of his stick. Oh, and there's a little bit going on at the moment between Dilpreet and Firdaus. Now, Firdaus was involved in an altercation that saw him get a yellow card in the game against Australia. And I think that was between him and Kobe Green from memory. So Firdaus, I think, is just getting a little bit frustrated that things are not going the way he would like for Malaysia. He is clearly a talented player. Firdaus, he was a Project 2016 National Junior. His uncle, in fact, Zaharin Zakaria, played for Malaysia, so there's good hockey stock in his veins. He just needs to calm down. And the ball played to the side. Just goes out of play from Abu Kamal. It's going to be interesting to just watch Firdaus and his behaviour. That was good defensive work again from Shafiq Hassan, just getting to the ball first, and Meninda having to now rush back and try and do some defending. Abu Kamal is a lively player for Malaysia, just leaving the ball behind, and they've got numbers coming forward. Silverius, short little pass from him, comes out to Faik Razim, and it just came off. Well, I thought it came off Pratap Lakra, but it's in fact Faik Razim who lost possession for Malaysia, and it goes over for a 16. It was a bit of a lucky escape for India because Malaysia were transferring the ball very well and at speed. And now here come India again. That's a great tackle, really well timed. Shafi Ishak, the man making the tackle. And that's a good run forward from Silverius. Silverius appealing for a free hit, but 16 is what is awarded by the umpires. Ball thrown wide to Meninda. He's not going to keep that in play. No, it's gone out. Sultan of Johor Cup coming to you live from Johor Bahru in Malaysia. And what a wonderful country it is. And Curtin University is a regional leader in education research, engaging communities and helping bring positive change to the economies and the people of Malaysia. Curtin University in Borneo, one of the sponsors of this live stream. Abhishek now for India. Just leaves it behind. Dilpreet just shows it. He's always tantalising Firdaus, saying, come on, take it off me. And as soon as Firdaus moves in, just whips the ball away. And after that little bit of magic, Dilpreet the magician goes to sit down. He'll no doubt practice a few tricks on the bench before he pulls another rabbit out of his hat. Don't forget you can win Nick Park of Great Britain's stick if you can like Mercian Hockey on Instagram. If we get to the 5,000 likes, there will be a draw and Nick Park's stick will be up for grabs. So make sure you get everyone you know to like Mercian Hockey today. And of course it's the last day for you to pick up a reduced copy of Australia's Hockey Grail, their story at the Olympic Games and why they've struggled to win Olympic gold, having only achieved it once in Athens in 2004. It's the story from the players and the coaches' perspective. And it's available at ashleymorrisonmedia.com. Verinda sweeps it out wide. It was a very telling touch again coming in from Shafi Ishak. Taking it away, it'll be India ball down by the corner flag. Abhishek just plays it back. Sukhjit is pulled wide on the left-hand side. Carried forward, though, by Sanjay. Sanjay happy to just play it square. Gets it back again. Now Sukhjit gets it. The pass to Vivek Prasad. Prasad, fast feet that he has. Sheerman, though, just pokes it over the baseline. Long corner to India. Sukhjit, I think, has decided he will not be taking it, and it goes back to Sanjay. In it goes, the deflection. Well, it was, I think, just off a foot outside the D, so it'll be a free hit to India, and the ball is going to have to travel the 5 metres. Vivek Prasad takes it quickly, definitely gone 5 metres, plays it in. Sukhjit comes off the goalkeeper, Matt Derris. It'll be another long corner. No change of the keepers in this game. Deflected towards goal, but it was deflected up at the top of the circle. Ball was coming up off Shilanand Lakra's stick. We're halfway through the third quarter. No more goals added by India. Good spell of pressure at the beginning of this quarter from Malaysia. It hasn't resulted in a goal, so it's still India with a 4-goal cushion at the moment. With one hand on the bronze medal, just ricochets off the stick of Silverius. Kept in play well though by Shafiq Hassan. He plays it forward and the free hit goes Malaysia's way. Showman over the ball. All the white shirts in front of him has to go back to Shafiq Hassan. Firdaus now looking for options forward, goes square. Picked up well by Mandeep Moore, just does another spin but loses possession. Nick Iman, the captain, drives towards the baseline, keeps it in play. Best he can win for his team though is another long corner. Brilliant defence by India, you've got to give them credit. They've kept their feet out of the way, haven't thrown their sticks in. So well done to Jude Felix and his coaching staff for drilling that into the players, and also all the coaches at the various academies these players have come from. As Firdaus breaks forward, and Deep Moore leaves his stick behind. Shoneman into the D it goes, and Sukhjit was the man who got it away initially, and then it is swept clear. That was a good intercept coming from Suman Beck, who's been solid at the back for India in this tournament. A lot of the players in front of him who are getting all the plaudits, but Suman Beck has been again a very solid player as Malaysia still try to find a way, and that's just gone too far wide off the stick of Shafiq Hassan. It wasn't what he was trying to do. That was clear as India now play on quickly and look to counter-attack. There's trouble here. Roshan Kumar. Matt Derris blocks and just lets it go over the baseline. Good save by the keeper, making sure he was well placed. Suman Beck is another product from Odisha. Also, Odisha will be hosting the Hockey World League Finals in early December. It is the home of the Kalinga Lancers, current champions of the Hockey India League. We're also hosting the World Cup next year. Good intercept by Marangtam. Kept in play wide, just kept in play by Roshan Kumar. Shilanand Lakra now looking to get along the baseline. There's a little bit of a push after. It will be another long corner to India. Just 5 minutes left now in this third quarter. It's been a better one for Malaysia. They haven't been able to close the gap on India. Comes out to Vivek Prasad. Prasad just lifts it over the stick of Zulhamazan. Stolen away, and now there's a chance. Hakimullah. It's been chased all the way by Vishal Antil. Good work by Vishal Antil because it made Hakimullah change directions and slowed the attack down, and he had to wait for the support. Now coming forward for Malaysia. Faik Razim in the D it goes. The shot is there, and Shankar kicks it high, appeals for a penalty corner from Malaysia, but not given as it wasn't deemed dangerous. Faik Rasim again will look to get it into the D, does, but there was no real power in that cross, and it's stolen back brilliantly. Good work coming from Nur Shafiq Samantri. It's taken off him. Good work going back again from Suman Beck, just showing how valuable his defensive qualities have been. Firdaus, short little pass from him, square to Shafiq Ishaq. Firdaus under pressure. And Firdaus at full stretch, just taking the ball away from Dilpreet. Behind again, comes back to Shafiq Samantri. Dilpreet had it in the air. Surely that was a stick check. And in fact, goes against Dilpreet. Played on quickly by Zulkifli. Zulkifli trying to get it into the D. It was lifted dangerously, so it's a free hit. Pratap Lakra throws that into the air. And that's a great pass, and it's stolen out well by Shafi Ishaq. End-to-end stuff at the moment. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Hakimullah trying to turn again. Not allowed to by the Indian defence, and they just forcing them back. Now it's Zulkifli. Fires it in. What great defensive play again, and swept clear by Vishal Antil. Vishal Antil may have 2 goals in this game, but he's doing the defensive duties as well for India. Suman Beck now on the ball. Goes back. And it will be Sanjay who lifts it across the pitch. Sukhjit brings it under control. And up the side it comes. Marangtam didn't bring it under control. Stolen back by Malaysia. And just a clash of knees, I think. That's why Severus is just hobbling for a few seconds. Because if you just catch another player's bone on your kneecap, it can be incredibly painful. There's a good pass, but it was a rather heavy touch from Akimullah. If he'd have kept that on the end of his stick, he would have been clean through on goal. Now Dilpreet gets a touch. Firdaus again comes across. Dilpreet will hassle him over there. Goes out off Dilpreet, so it will be Malaysia ball. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Helping out is Shafi Ishak. Up the side it goes. Sanjay will collect that for India. He cuts infield. Sanjay shows a lot of the ball. Marangtam doesn't commit the foul. Good work coming this time from Zulhamazan, running across the pitch, but pressure applied by Vishal Singh. Now Zulhamazan hang on to possession for Malaysia. Silverius trying to weave his way through the midfield. Good pass from him. Here's a chance for Malaysia. Brilliant defending again. That was Pratap Lakra, but he's conceded a penalty corner. But the initial intercept was superb from Pratap Lakra. Pratap Lakra is one of the interesting players. He comes from the Hockey Gangpur Odisha, which is an academy that's been set up by Dilip Turkey, Ignace Turkey, Prabodh Turkey and William Zalko. And the reason for it is to try and get the untapped talent from the tribal regions of Rourkela and Chandigarh and give them a platform to succeed. And they are looking for hockey sticks at the moment. A lot of the players having to use bamboo. So if you want to donate some sticks, you can contact the Hockey Gangpur in Odisha. Penalty corner for Malaysia. Is this where they pull a goal back? Firdaus, good save by Shankar, low down. And India, look at the speed in which they've counter-attacked. Dilpreet keeps it alive. Stick in one hand, slips. Looks to slip the pass. He's got the free hit. And Malaysia, I think, disappointed. Quite cleverly carried the ball away. Silverius to stop India playing on quickly. But how fast did they break from Shankar's save into an attack? Blocked inside the circle. We're in the final 30 seconds. Malaysia have weathered the storm in this quarter. They've had a few opportunities of their own. Akimullah will cut infield. Goes to get past Pratap Lakra. Coming back is Mandeep Moore, and combined they force Akimullah away from goal. Good play though by Akimullah. Shankar again off his line. Good kick clearance. Comes though only as far as Nur Shafiq Sumantri into the leg. His ball goes in, and it will be a penalty corner with still 2 minutes remaining. Well, in fact, I think the clock is up actually. I just saw the clock had kicked over to 2 minutes, and it was in fact not 2 minutes. That was the timing for the three-quarter time break. So this will be the final play of this quarter. Malaysia with their third penalty corner. They can throw all of the players forward. Nur Shafiq Sumantri makes his way down to inject for Malaysia. Firdaus waits alongside him. Shafi Ishak. Stopped. Firdaus. Good save again by Shankar. But it's come up off the Malaysian player. Even though it went into the net, it is no goal. Shankar again with a really important and a good save from India to prevent Malaysia scoring right at the death of the third quarter. So we go into the final break, and it is still Malaysia 0, India 4 in the bronze medal match. One final team talk from Jude Felix, former captain of India between 1993 and 1995 and a junior awardee. Went to 2 Olympics in 82 and 92, and he too is putting back into the game. He has a not-for-profit organisation, the Jude Felix Hockey Association, that's in Bangalore, and it is empowering through hockey. And again, if you want to get involved, you can go to their Facebook page, Jude Felix Hockey Academy. And again, they're always looking for donations of equipment and anything to take hockey to the people and give them a chance to excel at something and also to be a part of a team. There's so many programs around the world where hockey is actually helping people. So both teams making their way out for the final 15 minutes. Malaysia are going to have to find something special. Dilpreet plays on. Half of his teammates are still just strolling onto the pitch. Is there a way back for Malaysia in this bronze medal match, or are they going to finish in 4th spot? Almost given away to Abu Kamal. Consider that India won 3 games and Malaysia only won 1 coming into this match, and that was against the USA. You'd have to say that India are rightfully going to win the bronze medal. Along with Great Britain and Australia, they have played some magnificent hockey. They have entertained and they've been a superb team. Free hit to them just outside the D. And India gives a lot of work to Vishal Antil, but he manages to get this stolen away by Malaysia, breaking out. This is good, powerful running. Pushed ahead now. That's good as well from Silverius. Silverius, of course, was named captain initially. Into the D. Akimullah weighs it wide. Great save again by Shankar. Shankar still on the ground, and it's missed by Akimullah, and the wild swing means the opportunity goes. But what a run that was. Silverius started it, and it was good play between Nick Ayman and Akimullah involved as well. Should have really finished in a goal. Certainly deserved a goal. Probably the best move of the match from Malaysia. And it was in the opening minute of the final quarter, so it would have come at a really good stage, because another quick goal and then you would feel that India may well have got the jitters. Mandeep Moore looks always to get on with play quickly. Vishal Antil on the ball now, goes back to Mandeep Moore. Varinder is wide, Vivek Prasad looking to play that first time back to Mandeep, and it just got stuck under his stick. India just being patient at the moment. The ball now comes to Vishal Singh. Short little pass from him. Mandeep Moore. Mandeep Moore is another player from Haryana. Of course, that is where Sardar Singh hails from, and also Surendra Kumar, who's been in the defensive line for the India senior team after good form with the Delhi Wave Riders under Cedric D'Souza in the Hockey India League, forced his way into the national team. So I'm sure that Mandeep will feel that if he can do the same. 2 balls on the pitch. See the buses of the 2 teams contesting the final just coming in behind Matt Derris's goal as Dilpreet looks to drive along the baseline. He's looking for a foot. Malaysia, good defence from them, kept their feet out of the way. Nick Iman looking to just run forward. Great defensive play from Roshan Kumar. Abhishek will keep that in play. Just dinked out of play by Malaysia. Vivek Prasad is helping it down to Abhishek. Abhishek gets past one, can't get past the second challenge from Malaysia. It's a free hit. Vivek Prasad calls for the ball from the ball boy, leaves it behind. Abhishek will pick it up and sweep it back to the halfway line where Verinder will switch it down to the right hand side. Good transition of play by India. Now it's Meninda. Meninda loves to dribble. Lifts the ball up, lovely little pass under the arm from him, but cleared up at the back by Shafiq Hassan again. And it's just swept up the pitch. The Indian player shouting to Shankar to come towards the ball and he'll just knock it forward with his stick. I think they were a little bit disappointed that he let it run all the way to him rather than making his way towards it. They do say goalkeepers are a different breed. I do know one thing, they don't like being told what to do by outfield players. Marangtam steals possession for India. Roshan Kumar, lovely pass to him. Abhishek goes into the deep. He was trying to get the shot away. He was just shaping up for it, but it just wouldn't sit properly for him. Vivek Prasad commits the foul. In fact, no, the ball's gone out of play. So lucky for India, it will be their ball from the side, just inside the Malaysian half. We're in the final 10 minutes of this bronze medal match. Just a reminder again to make sure that you like Mercian Hockey on Instagram to be in with a chance of winning Nick Park's stick. Good defensive play again. Good work from Shafiq Hassan. Stolen back by India into the D it goes. It's clubbed clear in the end, and Nick Iman, very little option ahead of him. It was just the run of Akimullah. There's only one other player anywhere close, and that was on halfway. Just infield from him was Silverius, who'd really worked hard to get out in support of his captain. Verinder, he's putting himself into a little bit of bother. Gets the ball to Mandeep Moore, but Malaysia again double teaming, stolen well. Good work by Hafuzuddin, one back though by Mandeep Moore, and boy did he have to win that back, or I'm sure his teammates would have had a little quiet word with him. Really put his team under a bit of pressure unnecessarily. Verinder, what a collection by Marangtam. A turn by him in the midfield, driving forward. Comes from Manipur, and that was very Chinglan Sana-like. This may be the bronze medal match, and I may upset some people when I say this, but the way India have played in this tournament, it would have been nice if they had graced the final, because it is Indian hockey at its best. And these young players are the future of Indian hockey. Penalty corner won by them. Certainly India's in a great place at the moment. Just won the Asia Cup, they won the Asian Champions Trophy, they've won the Junior World Cup. Pretty much they won everything there is to win within the region. And as I've mentioned before, the Indian Eves are doing their bit as well. Mandeep Moore is the man waiting now to be involved from the penalty corner. Hasn't got a goal yet in the tournament, so Mandeep Moore, good save. Matt Des, good double save to deny Roshan Kumar. Ball comes back to Shilana Lakra. And good defence by Malaysia. Now they throw the aerial pass. They got numbers forward if they can just transfer the ball. That was a good pass, but great defence for Verinda, timing it to perfection. He's now calling for players to come back. And Verinda is, I think, going to get a card, I would suspect, for that challenge. He's apologising, or was it just a rolled ankle? Not too sure. It is Shearman who is down at the moment in agony with his ankle. And that is the worst thing you can possibly do if you have an injured ankle, is take your shoe off straight away, because that means that the swelling will just come up. You're better off actually keeping your shoe on. But this looks like it is actually quite serious, and I think we're going to see no further action from Shearman. Certainly the way he's rolling around, and the stretcher is coming out now onto the pitch, and that is very unfortunate because he has been one of the better players for Malaysia in this tournament. He's never given up. He's continually battled to try and get forward. And they are going to get the stretcher alongside him now and lift him onto that. So this is very, very sad to see. And hopefully it is nothing more serious than a sprain or a twist. So he is carried off, just 16 years of age, played at the Malaysian Hockey Confederation Milo Under-16 Championships and was captain of Terengganu. Shearman just dropped behind the goal. Not sure that I would want to be lying there if I was already injured. And I'm pleased to see that the umpires are feeling the same way and saying he must be moved to a safer area, and just asking the players to wait until he is away from the goal, because Malaysia are on the attack and it wouldn't take much for a shot to ricochet behind the goal and off the advertising hoarding straight into the poor fellow lying on the stretcher. I'm pleased to see he's now coming down the side of the pitch below us as the ball comes to Firdaus. We have 6.5 minutes left in this bronze medal match. Another clumsy challenge from Dilpreet, but he's got away with it and come up with possession. And then he tomahawks the ball forward to Meninda. Meninda brings it under control and gets the foul off Firdaus. Meninda will probably go for a mazy run. Instead he pushes it out to Vivek Prasad, his captain, and that's a good lead from Roshan Kumar. Kumar claims he was pushed in the back, no whistle, and Malaysia now try and attack again. Fuzident, short little pass infield, really made Shafi Ishak just delay his runs momentarily, and now under pressure is Hassan Emin, but he's done well. That's great anticipation again, just coming out from Mandeep Moore ahead of the pass, stealing it away for India. And as they break forward, Marangtam claims there was a stick check, and it sounded like one, but not given. And here come Malaysia once more. Abu Kamal, lively player, brilliant intercept once more. This time Suman Beck is the man doing the tackling. So they are changing the goalkeeper now in the bronze medal match. Shankar has done a good job, kept a clean sheet so far for India. And now it is Pankaj Rajak's turn. Great story again about him. He was the first international player from Hazaribagh. I hope I've said that right. And his father is from a very poor background. His father's a washerman. And when he came back from the under-19s tour, he was garlanded all the way from the bus to his home. And the people in the streets applauded him. Across the face of goal, India scramble it clear, but still with Malaysia. Picked up into the D it goes and swept clear in the end by Vishal Antil. Pankaj Rajak will always be remembered in his hometown, there's no doubt about that. He was also captain of the Jharkhand at the Junior Nationals in 2014. Jharkhand is where the Ranchi Rays come from if you follow the Hockey India League, as Dilpreet goes on another mazy run into the deep. Looks to lift the ball up, laid it back, but it was well read by Malaysia. A good block from Suman Beck, brought down brilliantly by Vivek Prasad, but just as he was trying to push the short pass, didn't get the connection he wanted, and Hasim Amin stole it back from Malaysia. Overzealous from Pratap Lakra. Malaysia with a good chance coming forward now. Nobody in the D. There's a very late run coming in the end from Zulkifli. They had all the bodies outside the deep, wide on the left-hand side. They've managed to win a long corner. 4 minutes left in the match. Malaysia looking for a consolation goal. Comes back to Lukman. Lukman plays it on to Shafiq Hassan. Firdaus. That looked as if it hit the foot, yes. Umpire agrees with me. Pratap Lakra leaves the ball. Played on quickly. Had to travel. And into the D it goes. Good save from the replacement keeper. Pankaj Rajak called into action, and he responds appropriately. Malaysia, though, they're not giving up. They're still coming forward. Lifted ball brought down by Pratap Lakra. Oh, that was great goalkeeping. A man who's only been on the pitch a couple of minutes and had a lot to do. Malaysia still determined to get something out of this game. Hassan Iman playing it forward again. But India with more numbers and sticks low to the ground, picking up possession. Roshan Kumar's pass around the back didn't come off, and Silverius driving forward. Roshan letting his stick go as he pushed the ball out. Silverius is going to have to come back. Firdaus had a run on the left-hand side from Shafi Ishak, but he chose not to use him. Silverius, first time pass, it avoided Sukhjit, and leading, I think, was the look from Hassan Amin. Silverius wins it back again for Malaysia. Silverius keeping possession. He's not got many options available. It's a free hit, goes back, and it will be drilled into the deep. Watched onto the stick, and here come India again. Driving through the middle is Meninda. 3 players around him. Meninda's still going. Meninda goes wide. He'll just check back, and it still with Meninda. Somehow he had 4 players in close attention. He's won a free hit, and we're going to see a card given against the Malaysian player for not letting him play on quickly when he won the free hit. So it's a card for Shafiq Hassan. And that is just the excitement machine that Maninder Singh is. Loves to dribble with it, has amazing close stick skills. Into the D it goes, and Dilpreet was there, but he couldn't get the deflection of Pratap Lakra. It went off a Malaysian stick, which probably just took it away from Dilpreet. Approaching the final minute of the bronze medal match. India almost assured of bronze. They've only been in this game once before at the Sultan of Johor Cup, and they failed to achieve the bronze medal there. And they've appeared in the last 4 finals of competitions here that they've played in. They've won 2 gold and 2 silver. They lost the final in 2012 to Germany 3-2, and they lost in 2015 after a 2-all draw with Great Britain. They lost 4-3 in a shootout, 7 shots each, and it was unfortunately Parvinder whose shot was saved, and that meant that Great Britain were the winners. And tonight India will have to settle for the bronze medal, and then they'll have to sit back and watch and see if, and in theory you'd say Great Britain could win back-to-back because they didn't play here last year, England played. But it also would be Australia going back-to-back as they were the official champions in 2016. Congratulations to India. A dejected Malaysia come off the pitch. They were hoping for better than that. But it was just the pace at which India played in those opening two quarters, the speed at which they moved the ball and found their teammates was mesmerising. And it is India who deservedly claimed the bronze medal at the 2017 Sultan of Johor Cup. The final score, Malaysia 0, India 4.
At Sorello Coaching Academy, our vision is to inspire and challenge all sports people by providing premier programs and coaching services. Using the skills and expertise of dual Olympian Chris Sorello, we have developed an in-depth coaching program that will inspire and progress any hockey player to the next stage of their development. Our focus is on creating smart, adaptable hockey players with a unique set of skills that will enhance a team's arsenal. With an excess of 30 skills covered in our programs, we look to strengthen players' weaknesses and create thinking hockey players. We use experts in their field where possible, from goalkeeping coaches to set play specialists. The Sorello Coaching Academy team is available to create and deliver a custom program designed especially for you or your team. For more information, please contact Lou Sorello. Jump on Facebook and like our page.